Hello everyone. So the 5-step AI strategy that keeps your writing from looking like AI slop. In this video, I'm really just going to be talking about perspectives and just ways to keep in mind when you are actually using an AI tool so that your results are results that can connect to people, that it can increase that know, like, and trust. And you don't really necessarily have to think about specific prompts or any kind of like crazy hacks. You can use it or not use it, but these are just 5 things to keep in mind and really to not really forget when creating high quality copy for your blogs, for your social media, for your advertisements that are copy that is high quality and can nurture and convert. So one of the first things I wanted to talk about, I have some notes here. The first thing, step 1, is to respect your audience. So respecting your audience means understanding that on the other side of this camera, there is a human right there, right? There's a human being and they understand that you want to be able to give value. So you want to be able to give value. So you want to be able to really understand what their problems are, where they're coming from, who they are, and be able to speak directly to them. And that means that when you're writing AI, you're making sure that that quality is something that is actually going to be able to help connect to them on that human individual level, no matter if it's 10 people reading it, 100 people reading it, thousands of people reading it. It doesn't matter. Respect your audience. Your readers are not dumb, and they can tell when something is really valuable versus generic, just AI, really. So just keeping that in mind. Actually critically read the results of your AI, keeping your audience in mind. So step 2, know why you're here. So what is the purpose of your content? If you don't know, your audience won't either. Understand why you are actually writing this piece of content, what it's for, what your intention is, and then that you'll naturally be able to create higher quality copy that is able to actually do what you intended to do, because you're keeping in mind specifically what you want the readers to be able to know. So you want to know, you want to be able to create more than just AI generated fluff that's lacking soul. You want to be able to have it serve a purpose. So that's step 2, know why you're here. So step 3 is know when people read versus skim. So depending on what you are actually writing it for, it could be for a blog, it could be for social media, it could be for a newsletter. Be able to really know, are people going to be reading this most likely, or are they going to be skimming it? And that's really going to be able to help you create copy that, yes, is high quality, but is efficient as well, right? Because your time is money, your time is valuable, and you want to be able to create copy that is high quality, yes, but it also makes sense for what you think people are going to be reading versus what people are going to be skimming. So yeah, so if they're on Instagram, they will probably be more skimming your caption. For a blog, sometimes they will skim your blog. Not all of them, obviously. You will still want to be able to make sure that it's reading and it's high quality. But really just knowing when they're skimming versus reading. If it's a newsletter, they're more likely to really just read it, especially if they really feel that connection with you, and if they're on your mailing list, they're usually like more excited to be able to read it and figure out what's going on in your life, everything like that. So that's step 3, know when people read versus skim. So step 4 is injecting real passion and perspective. So your expertise, your knowledge, your insight, your experience, your skill, these are all unique things that is really at the core of what you want to do when you're writing things like especially captions or blogs, right? Even newsletters. You want to be able to have original value that people on the internet are not really talking about, that only you can be able to say, because your own perspective, you as a human being, where you are right now, what you've been able to do, it's all new perspective ideas that a lot of people aren't going to be able to know. When they feel like you are really adding something new, real value, they are really going to be able to then have that increase in trust in you. So that's what it really means when you really just want to be able to have that real passion and perspective and keep everything that is unique about you as a business, as a brand, within that copy, even with using AI. And that is really possible. It's more than just prompting the AI to like write, certain stuff or have it be good. You still want to be able to make sure your original ideas are in there. So that's step 4. Step 5, trust is everything. So readers, they can smell a lack of conviction from a mile away. Your AI, depending on what color it is, a lot of the time it's really easy for it to just feel more passive, not really have a voice. Whether you are prompting it again to have that voice or you're going in manually so that it can really have that active voice so they can really feel that life in there, you want to be able to make sure that it's as clear as possible, that you have that intention, you know what you're saying, and it really feels like you are the one who really wrote it, because trust is everything. And that trust is really coming from them feeling like they know you and you are the person who is writing that. So really make sure that this copy that you're writing is something that is going to be able to increase that trust in you. And it's through transparency, through value, and really just making sure that it's not written like AI slop, obviously. And I know this really might seem obvious, but it will be really surprising to you guys just how much I see on social media and through mailing lists that is so obviously AI. And I'm talking like all those keywords, like if not this, it's that, or certain words that just make it obvious that it was written by AI. Yes, you can use AI. AI is a tool at the end of the day, but it's not something that's going to, it's not an excuse to have sloppy writing. You can, and that's not what's going to be able to convert. You want to be able to have AI help you, but you still want to be able to have copy that works, and it's not just slop that makes it seem like, oh yeah, it's a result at least and now it's out there. It's really important to be able to have it be high quality and increase that trust. So that's really the things that I've kept in mind from day one when it comes to writing with AI, and I still keep in mind till this day. And I have my strategies change all the time. I have certain prompts that I do now. The AI tools are better, some of them are worse. I ditched them. I went from Claude to ChatGPT and then back and all that. But that's really what I've kept in mind from day one when I first started using these AI tools. Is really just making sure that the quality is everything. And that copy that you did when you were manually writing is still the same tools that you want to keep in mind, but just adapted for the AI tool, really. I could talk more about it, but that's really all I wanted to say. Those 5 steps are really important. If you're really curious about anything else, or you want to be able to like check out what I have got going on, I have some links down below. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.